Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Coaster Spotlight. In today's video, we're going to be looking at Rocket 69's Fallout-inspired coaster created by coasterkidjacob. So, stay tuned, and let's check it out. Alright, this was sent in by one of our Discord new builders and golden patrons, coasterkidjacob. Thank you so much for your support. And he says, "Hi Johnny, coasterkidjacob here, and again with my second submission. This coaster is inspired by Fallout series, particularly Fallout 4. The station is themed to the Red Rocket gas station, although there is not a recreation of the building. I encourage you to look around the park file, as you might find some hidden Fallout 4 Easter eggs. I created this coaster with a method that takes a very long time to make a coaster, however it makes it very smooth. The best view for this coaster is in track view and can be ridden both at night and day." Alright, so I'm assuming he's used that 4-meter smoothing trick that Silverette recently showed on his channel. Very cool. So, quick look at the Steam Workshop, everybody. Here it is, Rocket 69 Fallout inspired coaster by coasterkidjacob. Links will be down in the description as always. Come rate it, favorite it, and subscribe to it. Alright, so as you guys know, I'm a big Fallout nerd. Absolutely love it. Fallout 2 is in fact my favorite game of all time. Absolutely loved Fallout 2 growing up, and Fallout 4 was one of my most recent favorite games in the past couple years here. So whenever I see a Fallout creation, guys, I just have to feature it. They're just so much fun. Oh my goodness, look at this. I'm curious to know, Jacob, did you create these blueprints or are they from the workshop? This is a perfect recreation of some of the houses you see in Sanctuary. Isn't this the... Well, this is the house that I built at. It was across the street from the protagonist character's house. And, and I actually... This brings back so many memories. It's so perfectly done. Really, really awesome stuff. I absolutely love this. Oh my god, just looking at this house makes me want to go play Fallout. So here we go. Again, oh, look at these cars. It's a duplicate of the other house. Slightly colored panels. Oh my goodness. Sorry guys, I am going to definitely be taking my time looking at all this stuff. Going through this as slowly as possible. I love seeing destruction in Planet Coaster as well, because getting all these things at angular shapes like this and putting holes in things and putting little debris around, it takes so much more meticulous planning and placing, and it's definitely a lot harder to pull off to make look good, as you're not just doing things on a modular grid. Stuff like these fences. I got 133 pieces to create that fence. And the payoff is huge. It looks incredible. Oh, this house is a little bit buried. Alrighty. And we can see the big sign up there that was created by Lauren. This was one of her earlier creations. She knew I liked Fallout, so she went and made this. You can find it on Jubilante's workshop. Beautiful line work on that. Really good job, Lauren. Alrighty, so we got the red rocket over there. We got some little bandit campfires. Hey, this feels very reminiscent to the path that you start in the game, coming from the vault. And here it is, right there. There's the vault. A similar shack. Oh, what's down here? Similar shack to the one that opens the vault. Okay, we got a ride. Interesting. Great stuff. I'm still waiting. I want someone to make an exact replication of Sanctuary and maybe Concord and some of the areas in Fallout. There's so much good Fallout stuff that could still be done. We've got the Mr. Handybot. A little drive-in theater here. Radioactive Cola. Nuka-Cola. So the Starlight Drive-In, that's what he's trying to represent here. Which is another hotspot settlement in Fallout 4. Here we got the Red Rocket. Red Rocket 69. Very cool lettering. We recently had Fricker do a Red Rocket, which was second place in our Shops and Facilities contest. Did a very good job on that. And this one's being used as a coaster station, which is pretty darn awesome. And we also have the new coaster. Which one's this called? The... Oh, no, that's not it. I was thinking of the... I can't remember the name of it now. It's going to bug me. Very cool. Overpass here. The classic satellite. Now, I do recognize some of this stuff. I know Mufu T created a Fallout Park that I featured a long time ago, and I do recognize some of this stuff from there. So I'm curious. I think Mufu T might have made some of the stuff. This might be... I recognize this. Is this Extraordinaires? Somebody made a... Or no, probably Red Dragon. Not too sure. Nonetheless, very cool. Great little warehouse, almost like a Nuka-Cola warehouse. So as he said, use the smoothing trick on the coaster, which takes a very long time, and I could tell that it does look very smooth. Now, if you do ride it, when you do the smoothing trick, Silver mentioned this, that if you ride it in seat view, it can be kind of jittery. It's a bit of a bug with the game and how it processes the coaster going from one track to another. So you do have to ride it in first person, I believe. Very fun looking hybrid steel top coaster. Alright, well there's a look at it all, guys. We got the vault, we got the drive-in, we got the Red Rocket. Lots of good Fallout elements here. So, let's check out the coaster. Rocket 69. 5.92 excitement, 4.16 fear, and a 0.92 nausea. Here's the results if you want to take a better look at it for yourself. And yeah, let's take a look at everything at nighttime real quick. Maybe we'll even start riding it at nighttime. I got some good lighting in here. Yeah, let's do it. Let's start with nighttime, then we'll go to daytime. Whoa. I don't fast forward there. Here we go. It does feel a little bit jittery, doesn't it? Even in the first person. Nonetheless, pretty smooth overall. The track is. Now, personally, I think what this trick does is it allows you to get those heartline rolls perfectly. So I probably would have liked to see a few heartline rolls and a few more inversions, personally, in the coaster itself. But nonetheless, pretty good. Bit of a wait time here in the block section. Let's see cinematic. Alright, there it is. So I did notice that the park was closed, so I opened it up in between those runs. We got a whole bunch of people flooding in. So I'm going to get some people on for the day run. So I think we're going to try the seat view for day and kind of compare it to what we saw. Definitely a lot more jittery. Wait time seems to be much better when there's actual guests in the line. For the load up and unload, it's timed quite well actually. Alright, there it is. Personally, I feel like, I don't know if the payoff is worth it. It does, for the jitteriness, it is really nice in first person, but every other perspective is a little bit jittery, including the cinematic. Definitely, the game engine was, or the track design tool was not intended to be used that way, but in terms of the payoff, you do get a really good, smooth looking track and a very nice first person perspective. I just don't know if it's worth the time and effort to do that on every single coaster creation, but seeing it once in a while like this is quite nice. It is a refreshing change in seeing track design, so very interesting nonetheless. So there you go, everybody. That was Rocket 69 Followed Inspired Coaster, created by Coaster Kid Jacob. Very nice work, Coaster Kid Jacob. Keep up the great work, and thank you so much for the submission. All right, everybody, that's going to do it for this episode of Coaster Spotlight. If you enjoyed, please be sure to smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for more daily Planet Coaster videos, and if you guys want to support the show and keep it going, you can do so by becoming a patron or by leaving a tip or donation using the links down in the description below. All right, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye now.